Hola, this is Sharon, and I am doing a video response for the February Stick Pin Challenge, and this is put on by Nurselarelle, and I will put her video link in the description box. So I tried to make a video before this one, and I created 3 pins, but the video was horrible. And it was horrible because I couldn't make up my mind what to use. And so most of it was me trying different combinations. So I made this one. And this one. And this one. It's that purple heart. And it's sort of an odd shaped. But it's what I had. So I'm going to try to make again. But before I show you what I put together, this time so that it won't be painstakingly long, I picked my beads ahead of time and I just need to glue them down. But I wanted to show you how I store my beads. So I got this one in a Winnings, all the beads, and I had this little case, so I stuck them all in this one. And then I had a really big one, but it wouldn't fit in my little container I keep it all, so I gave it to my husband for his nails and that, for his workshop, tool shop, whatever you call it. So this is my major go-to one. So you can see I have all kinds of stuff in there. A bead store near my home went out of business, so I bought a bunch of beads that are here. And then I've gotten from racks. So like this one here is all from Carol, who is my, is it my little 2D one or my 2D one? I never remember. I'm sorry, Carol. And this one I got from Evie, who is Turquesa Dot. And this one I got from Tammy, SS Crafter 1. So between racks and Winnings and swaps, that's how I get my beads. When I do buy them, they're mainly from Joann's and Michael's. Now that I don't have my local store, very rarely have I bought from Walmart. I haven't been too crazy about their stuff. This is another box that I have, and it has little tiny, I can get one out. Yeah, they're little tiny ones. So like if you have just a small collection of a certain style, you can keep them all together. And then they have these really, really tiny ones. Tiny ones that are in the front. And then they have 2 big ones. So I got a bunch of my stick pins in here. And then there's another one like that. So that's another bead box I have. And my last one. This one I got at Walmart, gosh, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know if they still have them. I would think they do. But they have where the jars stick together. And then you just twist them when you want to get something out of the compartment. So the one I like the best is the one where I can just throw them all together. And I love sifting through them and deciding which one I want to use. So eventually, as I start using these and using them up, I want that they're all in that one that's more of a free open. Okay, so that's how I store them. You know where I buy them. Now, sorry, I'm moving it without warning, moving. I learned from my dear friend Laura Loves Lace, and she's Laura. So I had to get some water. She did a video a while back about pins, and she uses this E6000, and I'll tell you, if you haven't used this, It stinks. It really stinks. But it dries quickly, and it's transparent, and it sticks really good. So I sacrificed the nose to use this. And my C plate from my, what do you call it? Cuttlebug broke. So I'm using it as my top to put my ink on. So first I dress up the pins, and then when I've got them ready to be glued, that's when I bring out the glue. And then put a fair amount there. And you should be ventilated room. So if I act crazy, I don't have my window open. Okay, so this first one, and I use a toothpick to put the glue on, because I don't like using the whole little thing and you get strings and all of that, and that's the way Laura does. So this one I got at Joann's, and I know I bought that one, and I bought that one. And this I got from Carol in our Christmas swap. And I'm giving away a box of those because I got hers as a gift, and I'm playing the Pass It On game, Unchallenged by Beth's Scrapbook Room. So I'm putting a box of those in there. And so I'm just putting the glue in between each bead. And then before it all gets solid, I'll situate how I want the beads laying. And then I usually let it dry overnight just to be on the safe side. Okay, so I want, see, this is a weird bead. And you do get little spider webs with this stuff too. See how this bead sits? It's sort of slanted towards the front, and then in the back looks like that. But it's such a cool bead. I got that at that store that was closing. Let me put something behind it so I can find something that doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff on it. Come on, when you need something, you can never find it. Just a second, let me get something to give a nice background. Gosh, let's see. What can I use? Here. I know, I got it. Okay. Does that help with the color any? So you see how pretty that purple, and the other purple on top is like a gold with purple in it. And that's silver. I wish I had a better camera. I'm sorry, you guys. But see, it's already holding, and I just put the glue on it. So that's number one. And then this one I love. This I got from Carol, Evie, Carol. And then the two little thingamajiggers in between I bought. Again, just putting that glue on there. And see, when your toothpick is no longer usable, doesn't cost much to replace it. Get to just throw it in the garbage, the one you don't need anymore. Voila, we've got number two. Isn't this gorgeous? I just love this one. Isn't that pretty? I should still hold it together. It's not dry yet. And see how intricate that bead is? The big one that Evie gave me? Just gorgeous. And then the beautiful green ones from Carol. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, that's two. The hardest part of making bead, altered pins, is deciding which beads you want to do. That takes me so long, because I'm putting this one, I'm putting that one, and do it like this, do it like that. So that's why the first video didn't work. So this time I did all that painstaking decision making all by myself. And I didn't torture you with it. See, look at that. I'm getting pretty good about learning how much to put. Don't have too much extra. Okay, so I want this like that. I got this from Carol. Can't remember if Carol gave me this one too. I know the red one she gave me. These might all be from Carol. So, and the pins too, because she sent me that in a slot. So, let me show you. So this is a very crystal altered pin. Pure crystal. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I mean, the camera doesn't give it justice, but it looks pretty. Believe me. And so this is, if you've seen my videos in the past, this is the pin cushion I made out of one of my teacups. And I've gotten all these in racks, except for these two. This one I made. It's ugly. Oh, I forgot to show you this one I made too. I made 4. This bead I bought at that store that closed down. Isn't that gorgeous? It has like rose in it. And then I got one of those thingamajobs, whatever you call them. And purple. That's pink, pink, purple, and then clear. So this is really in silver up on top. I love this one. So this is my funky pin cushion, and I just stick it in here to sit overnight. I push it all the way down so that it holds it in place of where I want it. And then tomorrow it will be ready to be a rack, a piece of a rack. So there, those are the pins. Well, I hope you like that. Everybody has their own style of how to do and what glue they use in that, but even though this does stink, I think it really lasts very well, and it catches on so easy. You saw how easy the beads stayed together in that, so even though it stinks, I highly recommend it. All right, thank you all for watching, and are you ready for having a wonderful weekend? Because I sure am. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.